Today I'm showing you how to change out the air filter on your Husqvarna Norden 901. It's going to be the same process for the KTM 790s and 890s. You should do this at least at 9,300 miles, but really, if you're going on a dusty ride, you want to change this or at least inspect it after that ride because chances are it's pretty caked. We're to that point, so let's go ahead and get started. To get this done, you need a new air filter. We're going with the stock one, but if you want a reusable foam filter, we have those on our website as well. Other than that, we're using a T30 Torx bit, safety glasses, and some rags. First, we're going to remove both seat cushions by using our key. Now, some bikes, the cushion is just going to be one piece, but other than that, the process is the same. So underneath here, we have the airbox cover. We're using our T30 Torx bit to remove both of these screws. And we're just going to pop this up and back. So pay attention to that wiring. You have these tabs in the front of this. So I'm going to pull this up. So this is just a wedge that holds everything in place. You can see this is two pieces. So you're going to want to rock back and forth on that wedge. So with the pressure off, I'm going to push down on that filter slightly and then pull it out. So you can see our air filter has tons of dirt on it and it needs to be replaced. But if yours looks clean, you want to check for any tears or damage to the paper as well as the sealing surface. And then you want to hold this up to a light source and look at those pleats. If there's a lot of light coming through, then the filter is clean and you can probably reuse it. But if it's dark in those pleats, then that indicates that there is dirt caked up in there and the filter needs to be replaced. So now back at the bike, we have our filters side by side, and I'm going to move this air filter frame from the old one to the new one. I'm going to wipe it down. Doing it like that is just going to help you keep the correct orientation on everything. So now we can go ahead. I'm going to get this old air filter out of here, and then I'm going to wipe out this air box. I don't want any dust falling down in that intake. While I'm in here, I'm just paying close attention to that sealing surface. That's the most important part to get clean. And then we're also going to be cleaning off this wedge. So I'm pretty cleaned up. I just want to verify with a flashlight. I'm looking down in the air box behind where the filter seals and just making sure that no dirt dropped down in there. If you see any, make sure you wipe it out. So now we're going to take the air filter. We're just going to slide that down into place. And when it pops all the way in, it's going to go forward just a little bit. So at this point, we need to take the wedge. There's this tab that's going to go in the groove on that frame. And I'm not going to worry so much about that yet. I'm just going to slide this down. There's also a groove in that subframe or the air box that kind of guides this down. So we've got the groove lined up. And this last little bit, we might have to work the air filter up and down because you want both pieces to be flush. You can see we've got a little gap right here. You can see that side just popped in all the way. I want the same thing for this other side. That one popped in right there. So now we can install the cover. Now for the cover, you have the 3 tabs in the front. We'll put those in first, and we've got the guide for the wiring on the side. Just make sure you don't pinch your wiring. So with that in place, we'll install the 2 screws and reinstall our seat. That's how you get your nasty air filter out of your Norden 901, your KTM 790 or 890. Now, if you need a new filter or anything else for your bike, click the link in the description below or just head over to our website. We offer free shipping on orders over $75. And if you want to see more helpful content like this, subscribe to our channel. I'm Charles with Rocky Mountain ATV MC. Thanks for watching.